So the job offers have come through. I've done some interviews, and unfortunately only one of them has stuck. It is in Japan. It's probably not quite the team reputation that I'd wanted, but in hindsight, my reputation probably isn't good enough to warrant one of those top jobs in Japan. But you know what? I took a low job with the Black Leopards, and in 4 years we won everything. So I'm pretty confident I can do that with a team in the first division in Japan with, you know, double the wage budget and almost £5 million to spend transfer-wise. First thing, though, will be getting the team out of the relegation. But let's go and have a look at the club, because I haven't even signed a contract yet. Hey guys, Woody here and welcome back. This is the first part of Club 2 in the Pentagon Challenge. If you're just tuning in for the first time, you're like, what, Club 2? Yep, it is Club 2. I done a whole 25 odd episodes with the Black Leopards in South Africa. Go and check that out. It's a fantastic ride. But here we are today, and the club that have approached us is Montedio Yamagata. They're in the Japanese First Division, or the J1 League. At the moment, they're not going too well. They are 19th at the moment, 5 wins, 5 draws. Not having the best of times, unfortunately. Just a couple of things, jobs I had applied for. I'd missed out on the S-Pulse job, which would have been a great job. Lots and lots of money there, not to mention the fact that their jerseys are quite cool. But the one I am sort of most disappointed at is Sagan Toso. I really like these jerseys. They are really cool. The blue and the pink, it just looks really nice. But wasn't meant to be, and it is Yamagata here, so interesting. Decent stadium, good facilities, very Brighton-y sort of shirt, but that's where we are. We should have a look at this. They're giving me £4,200 a week, which is nuts. I can't remember what I was on with the Black Leopards, but I think it was about £1,000 of Black Leopards. That is huge. Transfer budget of 3.6 and a wage budget of 115,000 per week. Normally play defensively solid football, play possession, high tempo, work within the wage budget, grow the club's rep, don't sign old players, and avoid relegation for this season, and just continue doing that. But I've got bigger plans. Anyway, let's start the negotiations. Top division, yep, percentage of, all right, fine. What about 4.58? Cheeky 4.5. Yep. And the 2 years? Okay, sure. We're done. Let's click inbox and it should tick over now. Boom. And here we are at Montedio Yamagata. I'm sure I've said that different both times now. But anyway, famously lifted the African Champions League with, that's the Black Leopards. Favorite, okay, oh, this guy was favourite for the job. It was unclear whether the club favoured Miggy all along. Excellent. They're 19th. Yeah. But they're not too bad. They've won 2 and lost 2 at a part and drawn 1 of the last 5 matches, so it could be a lot worse. Club's reputation, 2.5 stars. My rep is only 2 stars, so, you know, you can see there we don't have an assistant manager, don't have a director of football. I've brought my assistant manager over from the Black Leopards as well, so that is good stuff there. Here is my best team at the moment. We'll obviously go in and have a poke around the club and see what's what. That's basically this whole episode, is a poke around the club and what's what. We know all that stuff there. Yep, that's good. Yep, cool. Let me know. Oh, I suppose, yep, I'll have to meet the press. They get a bit shirty if you don't meet the press. Oh, look at this. Look at all this stuff for the Black Leopards. Great stuff here. Playing time expectations, yep. A youth intake preview straight off the bat, and it is excellent. We've got some fullbacks there that are looking really good. So that's good. Central midfielder, striker as well. Supporter profile, we've got hardcore, core, and all that kind of jazz. That's good. Season expectations, we're just going to attempt to avoid relegation. Oh, hold on. All right. So we are massively over the wage budget. That is awesome. And if we do make a budget adjustment too, which I can't do, because I've got to do this first. Ugh. I mean, just a mid-table gets us that. I'm going to avoid a relegation battle. I feel like, having a look here, we're on 20 points. We're only 4 off these guys. And, like, Maybe that's a bit much. Maybe we just avoid relegation. We'll just avoid relegation. Yeah, we'll do that. Tactical direction, we'll sort that. Set pieces, we'll do all that. Let's have a look at the finances. So first port of call, I guess, is to get that wage budget under, which if we do that just there, that gives us some room to play with and some money. Now, we'll leave that as it is for the moment, and we'll work from there. So let's have a look at the development centre. We've got Hiroto Sato is a young attacking midfielder. Yeah, not too bad. 4 stars at the moment. He has been at the club for a couple of years now. Not too bad. Other than that, is he the best of a bad bunch? It's sort of looking that way. Not much in the under-19s. We've got this guy as well, Hiroshi Ayoma. He's another midfielder. Looks like he has a lot more potential. Okada here is a midfielder, striker, all of them. Technically looks a bit rough, so he's probably more of a midfielder, I would say, but that's okay. We can work with that. We've got a young centre-back here, Fujiwara, also can play DM right back. I love the versatility on this guy here as well, but he's looking like a decent defender. He's definitely not a right back, I don't think. Not with the, well, he's a little bit short, but he's a little bit slow. Maybe he's a defensive midfielder. He's only 19. We saw Sato, and then we've got this guy, Hiroshi Ishikura. He's an attacking midfielder. Yeah, not too bad. Good leadership. He's got some good mentals on the kid. He's 19, so a little bit older here as well. And possibly this last guy here, Yushi. We might change his name because I'm probably going to butcher that. But yeah, he doesn't look too bad. Midfielder, yeah, brave. So we've got something to work with. But these guys are all 20, so you'd think they'd sort of get a little bit going there. Finances, we've already looked at that. We do only have 96k in the bank, but you know, we'll try and work on that. We know the club vision here, the supporters, all good. Club info here that we've seen. We've got some good stats here, 20,000. We've got a lot of derbies actually. Now I'll have to find out where the club is exactly. And we'll see if we've got time for that as well. We've got some fierce rivals, some derbies. We've got all the jazz here as well. Transfers wise, we've got none coming in. Club's already spent 1.3 million and 170k out. How's our scouting budget looking? Scouting budget 152. We can scout East Asia. That's good because we can only scout South Africa before. That's nice. The competitions, we've been knocked out of both cups, so it is just focusing on the league at the moment. 20 teams, so 38 games in total, I'm assuming. So we've got 12 games to get ourselves out of the relegation mire. And the form was pretty atrocious, but like I said, in the last 5, they've actually picked up a couple of wins, so that's really good. And some good performances against like Vissel Kobe, Yokohama, and Kashima Antlers as well. So only one game in July though. Okay, we'll probably arrange some friendlies. That'll actually be good to test sort of the squad there, how we're going. Yeah, we'll discard them, and then we'll come back for August, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games with one in December against Gamba Osaka. So yeah, interesting. We'll probably play some friendlies, and we'll probably come back, I don't know, for like Yokohama or something, Marinus. They're 9. They're a club that turned me down. We'll get some stuff under our belt first. Medical Centre. Well, we'll deal with that in a minute. Training-wise, yep, we'll sort all that out. I don't do training. We just delegate. Actually, no, I'll leave it. We're getting in some staff, hopefully. Wow. I mean, wow. Now, I'm pretty sure that that the Black Leopards here, which Peter and Love, legend, Sheffield United legend Peter and Love is manager, which is great stuff. But I'm pretty sure that I brought over this guy here. He was coming with me. Right. That's annoying. I do have a staff shortlist here. It does have this man on it because he applied for a job at the Black Leopards. He doesn't want to come to Japan either. Right, fantastic. Right. Back to the drawing board for that. We'll place some adverts for all those people as well because this is looking really bad. Oh my God, we've got 0 staff. That's terrible. Terrible, terrible. Dynamics. Right. This guy's unhappy with the playing time. We'll have a look at that as well. It's got a squad planner. Got to create a tactics. We've got our squad here. Let's have a look at our squad to begin with. Now we appear to only have, what we'll do is we'll filter it out. Let's click on the goalkeeper. Let's filter them all. So we've got a starting goalkeeper here, Jakob Slowick. Hopefully he's not too slow with pace 4. Actually, he's 35 years old, but he is our best keeper by a long way. And we've got Goto here as well, who's our backup keeper. Right, let's move Goto to the senior squad because he's going to sit on the bench, and then it is quite short there. Actually, that's goalkeeper could be a problem. Defenders on the left side, we've got a couple here. We've got Tokumoto, 31-year-old Japanese left back. He doesn't look too bad. Looks to be one of the better players in the team. Pablo Chauchan Shakon. Now, the Venezuelan, he is definitely more of a centre back. This guy, 30 years old. Looks pretty decent, those two there as well. And we've got Henry. He's Japanese centre back as well. He doesn't look too bad. Technically, probably not quite up to it, but looking pretty good there for centre backs and left backs. This guy is obviously out on loan. Just drop him down to the reserves to get him out the way. Oh, he's already in the reserves. And then we've got our backup young kids as well. So, all right, not too bad at left back. That looks good. Let's have a check out at right back. We've got Dudu. Is this the Dudu that... No, I don't know if this is the Dudu. I don't know what I'm saying with that. This is Dudu. He's probably more of a defensive midfielder, I would say, than a right back. 30-year-old Brazilian. Yep, looks good. We've got Fujiyama here. He is also a DM or a right back. He's a little bit slow. He's 33. He's quite old. And Boguti is probably our Dani Alves right back. The Brazilian, yeah, he's definitely our right back there. Other than that, we've got Fujiwara here, who's our young prospect. So we've got a right back. We've got 2 DMs. Dudu can also play in the midfield. All right. Central defenders now. I think we've covered most of them, but we do have Hoshinda here. 24 years old. Okay, he's probably more of a DM, I would say, especially with that jumping reach. He's 181 though. And then we've got Shindo, 31-year-old centre back. He looks pretty decent actually. Good Shindo, although he's listed. Okay, let's go transfer status. Can we take him off? Transfer listed? No status. Because I don't want him transfer listed. He looks like he'd do a job. Fukushima here. He is also transfer listed. We will take him off the transfer list because I want to give these guys a shot. And we've got Ishio here as well, 27 years old. We will take him off the transfer list as well. So we're looking like we've got some decent depth here at centre back. Not sure about the quality, but that's okay. All right. Defensive midfielders. Obviously, we said about Dudu. We've got this guy here. Who's injured 5 weeks. He looks to be got a lot of defensive midfielders. He looks quite good, actually. Takamine looks good. We had a look at Yoshinda. Kamada here as well, defensive midfielder or a winger. Maybe looks more of a winger, though, the 26-year-old. Interesting. Ioni here is probably more of a left winger, looking physical there. Squad player. So looking like we've got a lot of squad players, which is, okay. We've got Cece. Apparently his vision is excellent. Is his vision really good? It's vision 11. So Cece's vision okay, but probably a squad player there as well. Shishi. And then we're getting down to a couple of youth players. Kamagai, he is transfer listed as well. We'll just take him off. As I said, we'll take all of them off because that's That's unfair. They've got an injury here. 6 weeks for Minami. 34 years old, though. Yeah, I mean, he's injured as well. So we'll just leave him as he is. So it's DM, a lot of DMs. So might have to go back to that double pivot. I did say I was going to try and change up the tactics, but we'll see how we go there. Inzawa here. He is, this guy looks really, really good. Central midfielder here. Has he been playing much? He's been playing, yeah, played a lot last season too, so good on him. Not originally from the club, is he? No, he came from Yokohama University. We've had a look at him, We've got another young kid here as well. So we're looking really light in the centre of the park here. Philip Gomez, squad player. Foreign as well. We'll add 5 foreign players in the squad and also have to have, I think, 5 homegrown players as well. So a lot of potential here in the youth. So looking pretty light in that centre midfield. We'll go the attacking midfield. Same sort of guys here cropping up. We've got Junju Ishikawa. He's more of a right winger, but he's really slow. So he's probably more of like an enganche here behind the strikers with those physicals. Hasn't got a lot of game time though for us. We've got Sato here, who's one of our young youth players, so not a lot in that attacking midfield role here. Obviously Nakagawa is the pick of the bunch, I would say. Oh, I don't want tactics, we'll just go back, yep. Having a look then at left and right wingers. Thiago Alves, he seems to be our best player, the Portuguese. He's been in Japan for a fair while with this club. So he's left and right winger. I'm looking at him and then I'm looking at like Dylan Reuters. Oh, memories. Dylan Reuters. Anyway, he's a foreign player. He looks fairly decent, 31 years old though. So, you know, we've got this guy here who's out for 4 weeks. Higashiyama. He's supposed to be quite good, but he lacks a bit. Tomoko, we had a look at him, he's left back. One of our better players in the squad. Oshihun is a striker. You're not too bad, probably more of a bench sort of player, I think. Ione, we had a look at. Katano, did we look at this guy? No, he's a winger, one of our youth prospects. He's pretty decent. Looking all right there. Is one Nishikawa. Yeah, we had a look at him. Koto Tabata, right winger. Okay, decent amount of potential there, but I think we're looking a little bit light on the wings as well, actually. And how are we looking up front? You've noticed this is a problem. 7 goals here from Sato. That's this club's problem. They're not scoring goals. He looks okay as a striker. We might be able to do better, but other than that, this guy is a defender and a striker, right? Okay, so yeah, it's an interesting mix of squad. I'm not sure what we're going to do. Seems to be all right in the defensive role. Attacking seems to be a little bit of a problem. Let's just double check those rules, because I did say that it was 4 players trained at club in the squad, and the squad had no more than 5 foreign players. Now, the club does have 1 Colombian, 2 Brazilians, a Portuguese, a Korean, and a Venezuelan. So we have 6 foreign players, actually. So not all of them can play in the team at once, which is interesting. And we've obviously got our homegrown at club players here as well. Not very good. A lot of decisions to go on here. What sort of tactical way we're looking at, I don't know yet. I did say I was going to try and mix up the tactics, but obviously we want to avoid relegation, because if I don't, I will get sacked. So maybe, you know, it is, and the fact that we have a lot of double pivots here, maybe it is we load a tactic of that Black Leopards one, or we could go, we're not parking the bus, wing play, choose a formation for, yeah, okay, I mean, they're asking for that anyway. So I guess that's sort of how we're lining up, with a little bit of tweaks here and there. What if we quick pick these guys here? So the squad doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad star-wise. Got some good players. Not a lot of these guys playing well together. It isn't a double pivot, actually, but we might need to just shift some of them around. But we'll see how that goes for the moment. But that's what the squad's looking like at the moment. Some interesting times ahead. Transfer windows. When is the job? I bet we don't have any transfer windows. 1st of January, 26th of March. We're done 16th of July to 13th of August. The transfer window, our mid-season transfer window, is just about to open, which should be pretty interesting. Do I go back and raid the Black Leopards? Dylan Reuters, how does he compare to this guy? Is heaps. Oh, I mean, he's wrong player. We should probably compare him to Thiago Alves. Alves is quite better, but yeah. But also he's a foreign player as well, which is a bit of a problem. We've already got quite a few foreign players. I'm obviously not going to be taking too many out of this team here, but I've added a few. Dylan, you've transfer listed him. You absolute monster, Peter and Love. You absolute flipping monster. Terra, yeah, right, yep. And Dundalo. Transfer listed Dylan Reuters. Shishi as well. Oh, and they've... Oh my God. Where are we? Who there? That's my club. No, I don't want to look at that. I'm meant to be looking at the Black Leopards. Transfers, transfer history, release players. They released Tariq. Okay, fair enough. He retired. Ricardo Gossi always wanted to go. They've released Mike Gundy. Bring him over to Japan. Modise. I can't believe... Yeah, he was... I can't believe they've released Mark Anderson. Missed a bit of a trick there. What's the comparison here? Slowick. I mean, Mark Anderson's actually a better goalkeeper. But he's foreign, which is a bit of a problem. I don't know why I'm looking at the Black Leopards. I should go back to my actual club. Stop reminiscing. Right. We're going to leave it there. I'm going to go away. And I'm going to basically... I think we're going to get through to this Yokohama Marinos game. That'll be an interesting one. We'll get through all the transfer window. We'll do some wheeling and dealings. We'll fix the squad. You guys aren't too attached with any of them at the moment. We might go and get a house in that first day as well, or in that next episode, because I've got a lot of money to spend. Got to find out where this club is exactly in Japan as well. But interesting times. The next chapter of the Pentagon is open, and I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed that episode. If you've watched all this way and you're not subscribed, if you could, would mean a lot to me. Smash that like button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.